Alright, so with any luck, Bowlcut Beavis isn't going to frickin' send his moth out against me. He hasn't yet, because this is my first shot at the guy. But if he gets his moth on board, then things are going to go south quite quickly. Wouldn't be a terrible idea to, like, show it off, but I have to be able to stop the cocoon in its tracks before I do anything. Slight turn down on the speakers. I remembered this time. What have we got first up? Now, see, the dilemma here is I can make a Garvis, but I really want Gate Dig to give me the summon point boost, so I'm going to start with that Gate Dig and see if I can get one of my other beasts. That should be about right. If I draw into like my Flame Cerebrus next turn, I'll be pretty much set for life. So he's just gonna sort of keep moving forward. I mean, I got Fire Eye, which is not a terrible idea. I could give it 28. It would go down to 23 though, unless it remained in my like area of benefits. So I'm not too sure how I feel about that. I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna drop it here though, because 1800 is not too bad, and I don't think he's gonna have anything that's gonna really sort of push that. I'm hoping that at the very least it'll draw even. Nope, it's Giant Flea. Of course. Weevil's very annoying like that. He will just sort of have something to get over you. Which sucks, because I would not have minded keeping that thing... Oh, hello. Hello. It's a pleasure to see you here today. Jesus Christ, game. Alright. So, what do you say we rip half his life points out in one go here? Except he's on 36. It's fine though, because I don't think he'll have anything that'll be stronger than this, so... As long as I can get it around about where he is, I can take out his moth with the greatest of ease. Now, the first indicator that will tell you that he's summoning his moth, I should point out here, is if he summons it into this square. That's where he moves his deck leader, he puts it into this square, and he flips it up, and he sits on it as a cocoon for a while, and then eventually it becomes a pupa, and then eventually it becomes the finished article. Yeah, I'm running a couple of Fiends because I confused them with Arlaune and hopefully other beast types to make Rose Spectre of Dawn, which in Forest Terrain is 2500. Dark Energy, kind of just the most useless thing ever, especially since I've got Meteor Dragon in my hand, so once I go into Red Eyes even, that's just Meteor Black Dragon right off the board, right off the bat, so I'm quite happy with that. I don't know what this is. It might be a trap. If I pass through it, I'm going to feel the benefits, feel the detriments of it, rather. So I'll move Flame Cerebrus back. I want to get it into a prime position so that if he does drop the cocoon, I can just get it in there and just rip him a new one. Call Vaunted. Literally the only reason this is in here is because of just deck cost saving more than anything, so I'll take that out. And then get the Garvis Fusion in here. That's another 2500 beat stick as long as it's in the forest. So I'll sort of let that chill out there. See if this is a trap. It's not, thankfully. So it should be right to take care of that, because that's just going to stay there. That wants to move around and actually try to hit me, but I doubt that it's going to be able to do that. I get the impression that the one card he's got in defense there is a trap card. That one next to it could be, I'm just not entirely sure. Alright, so what can I throw down here? I mean, I've got a Dragon Zombie Fusion here. Don't really want to do that. I kind of wonder if I can fuse either of these with a Fiend type. I'll give it a crack. I might be able to fuse these two together or something. Nah, don't think so. Not too sure what I want to do with this though. I'll move it out of the way because I don't want it being attacked. Because I can still make a Thunder Dragon with that. As a matter of fact, I've got a few... I think I've got like at least one machine, so I could make a Metal Dragon. I could make, as I said earlier, a Thunder Dragon. I think there's one other thing that I can use to fuse with a Dragon type. I'm not too sure. Back the fuck up. Got to put something down here. Okay, I think I've got an idea. I'll see if these two fuse. They do. What do I get out of it? Rose Spectre. Good. Strike. I wonder now what Bladefly's effect is. Or when monsters gain a 500... Tell you what, that's not bad in Harpies. That's really fucking good in Harpies. So, let's go ahead and move here. So now he can't put his cocoon down there. As a matter of fact, if he doesn't block me off, I'm just going to win next turn, and then we've got a 6-minute segment. No, he's just going to move forward. Okay, well, there goes Bowlcut Beavis then, I guess. What else got it? Wow. Just double draw Molten Behemoth, what are you? Yeah, let's go ahead and roll over the top of this thing. Just to add a little bit of padding to the segment and just to sort of rub it in his face. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, I forgot about traps. This guy actually does run traps. Thankfully, it's just Infinite Dismissal, which is only a 3-turn spellbind. It doesn't actually drop my attack power. But the game still goes on. Little bit, let my guard down sort of type thing there, just relaxing a bit too much, but whatever. He doesn't have a whole lot of life points left, so I imagine that this is not going to be particularly... It's not going to go on for too much longer. There's an Armored Zombie Fusion there if I want it. I don't really want to throw the Meteor Dragon down. Could throw a Molten Behemoth down, that might make a fusion though. I'm not necessarily opposed to a fusion though, so... See what happens. No fusion? Alright. Put it face up then. I'm only running the 2 copies, so it's actually astounding that I managed to draw them back to back. Because again, they take up a bit of deck cost. I probably could have been able to fit all 3 of them in, but... Nah. 2's fine, because it puts me at a really, really big 3-headed dog over here, so... And once that 3-headed dog is out of spellbinding, then he's in a world of hurt. Yeah, I'll throw that down there. I'll actually move my Garvis over here. Maybe I can get someone to go in and attack into that. He's got a lot of cards on board. He might have his Javelin Beetle packed, actually. Oh, no, that's it. GG. If he had his Javelin Beetle packed, we'll never know, because he's just suicided. Oh well, at least it gets us to... If we throw in the password, that's about a 10-minute segment. So a bit shorter, but whatever. Promotion for Molten Behemoth, that's not too bad. I don't believe it gets its next ability until it hits the major rank, which I don't think will be happening in this playthrough unless I spend enough time in the custom duel section, which I might, just to get some more useful pyro monsters like Flame Cerebrus and shit. Anyhow, we have Infinite Dismissal. We are not going to get 3 in a row of that though. And we're getting another Giant Flea. Great. Needle one would probably have been better, but... Oh well. I might have another game or 2 with Weevil and see if I can get the Cocoon, because I think I've got an insect that benefits from the Cocoon. So I might be able to run it in my own deck, because it creates a massive beat stick at a couple of cards, which are only going to set you back about 15 deck cost. So that's really damn good. Anyhow, Bowlcut Beavis is out of the way now. And like with Rex, he gives us 2 different choices to move on to. Pegasus with a ridiculous deck cost. And Keith, who's... Yeah, he's not that big of a deal, to be perfectly honest. Anyhow, let me go ahead and jump into this. And then move across to the browser. And let's generate our code. 2. Yeah, I thought so. I had to think of that. I had to think there for us. Oh wait, no, whoops. That explains it. I didn't set the numbers correctly. Now that's better, 312, because I thought if we were going to roll fucking Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, I'd have been astounded beyond belief. But, whatever. 312 will in fact net us Lord of the Lamp. This only sucks because I don't have Ancient Lamp, or what is it? Ancient Lamp, Mystic Lamp. I know it's a spellcaster, but what is it? Where is it? What is it? Is it Mystic Lamp? Where even are the spellcasters? Yeah, here they are. Mystic Lamp. That's the one I was thinking of. Don't know why that took me ridiculously long to do, but okay. Back we go now. Number was 312. For Lord of the Lamp. What's this? Why Bexy? What exactly is Bexy? I don't know. And 25. Yeah, that thing. I believe you can combine this with, I think, spellcasters to make Lajin. So it's not the worst card to get, because it gives you an 1800 beat stick at the same summoning cost. So, I don't know. I feel like that might get some use. There's no reason why I can't use it, unlike frickin' twin long rods. I'll always give that a lot of crap. So, we have got 4 different duelists to choose from, and if I knew I'd be able to get some votes on this, then I would hold a vote. But I'm just going to go ahead and sort of pick one at random off screen, and then next time you'll get to find out what it is. That being said, I may be swerved by any suggestions that people may have for my next choice. So, if you feel like saying do this one next, go ahead. I might end up doing that one next, I don't know, but you'll know for sure next time.